What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I know my lighting's a little funky in here because my car is like eluding red light for some reason, but anyways, we are going to be doing a full try on haul of the new Gymshark Legacy and Rest Day collection. This is going to be their seamless collection, so it is technically not like a workout because it's now in that Rest Day category, which I completely agree, and I'll go into a little bit more detail about that when we go through the products. Currently right now I'm wearing the Legacy shorts as well as the oversized long sleeve. The long sleeve I was super looking forward to because I love wearing oversized stuff, so I just wanted to see how it fit and felt when I was working out, as well as the shorts because you guys know I'm a shorts girl. I love working out in shorts. So I'm currently in like the whole like blue fit, so I look like a little blueberry in the gym. We're gonna be hitting legs today. I figured that was like the best way to kind of tell how shorts move during a leg day. So if you guys see me like constantly pulling them up, down, whatever, it'll all be within the video, so you can kind of get a sense of like how much compression they are, what they make your glutes look like. Sorry, that was my car beeping at me, and all that good stuff. So I figured it'd be a great way to actually see the product live in action. Plus, we're gonna talk about it, try it on, and see all the colorways. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and let's get into it. We're going to drive to the gym. We're going to Good Life Birchmount. If you guys ever see me there, say hello. Love to say hello. My other gym that I go to is also Body Vision, also located in Richmond Hill / Markham area. However, we haven't decided if we're going to stay there yet. We haven't really decided. I don't love the vibe yet, but maybe it'll build on me. But today we're going to Birchmount because that's what I feel like. So when my body feels like doing something or my mind feels like doing something, that's where we're going to go. Because in the wintertime in Canada, it's hard enough, period, to get yourself to the gym. So when you know which gym you want to go to, that's the one you pick. So let's get started. Just got to the gym, underground parking. We're going to see how busy it is today because it's like 5:36, which means it's probably going to be busy. We're going to try leg day anyways. Starting off with a quick fit check, we are wearing lakeside blue and everything. We got the Legacy ruched tight short as well as the long sleeve top. Getting into this workout, we're going to be starting with a warm-up set with just the barbell. I've mentioned this before, but I really like doing this just to make sure I know that everything's feeling good for my squats. I get a good range of motion and just an overall feel for the weight on my back. We are doing a high bar squat. I rarely ever do low bar squats. I just personally don't really like them. I know you can go heavier, but I just prefer a high bar squat. So after doing a set of 10 to 15 with the bar, we're then gonna move on to a set of just 10 with 95 pounds. This is because I just wanna build a little bit before I do my actual working set. Again, just making sure that even with added weight, my body's still feeling good, my range of motion is still hitting, my track of motion is still good. So what I love about this gym is that I can see all those things because there's a mirror in front, and then I typically always film myself from the side. Yes, I film myself for social media, but I also film myself for myself because I always wanna make sure that my form is on point. We all get into those like little sneaky habits that can kind of make things feel weird and wonky and kind of give you some imbalances, so just making sure that you stay on top of that. Our working set here, as you can see, is going to be 135. We did a total of 4 sets at 10 reps. This, on a scale of 1 to 10, felt more of like a 7-8, so I could have gone a little bit heavier. However, I have been having a little bit of a stiff, sore lower right side, so I wanted to play it a little bit safe, just kind of get moving, get everything working, and just feeling like I'm lifting a decent amount of weight, not really pushing for anything too heavy. Again, from the side, even though it's sped up, you can still see my track of motion. A couple of my squats, as I do get tired, I start to hinge a little bit too far forward, and I initiate my hips before my knee starts straightening, so that's something to definitely pay attention to and work on for myself. That is it for the first exercise. Next we're going to be moving on to the second exercise, which is going to be a hamstring curl. Now I know I said at the beginning of this it was going to be a quad focused, but this gym was so busy today that nothing else was really free, and typically I wouldn't actually even want to do a machine in general as a second exercise, but there was minimal floor space, and to go over to the turf and do some lunges was just a mission. If you guys know Birchmount location, it is far from the dumbbells, so instead we settled for a hamstring curl. This machine I really like because it's fitted to my size. The hoist ones are a little bit more catered to petite people, so in terms of being able to get a full range of motion, full contraction, this is one of my favorite variations of the hamstring curl machine. The other one that I do like and often does fit me is the laying down one. Here, it's hard to tell. We are doing a tempo. We're gonna be holding for 1, 2, and then releasing. We did a total of 4 sets for 10 reps, and by the end, my hamstrings were literally on fire. Also, this is your sign to always clean your machines because I've seen a lot of people at the gym stopping cleaning and it's just not it. Clean your machines. Moving on to the third exercise, the love of my life, aka Bulgarian lunges. I love Bulgarian lunges. They're probably one of my favorite variations and just a staple in all of my leg days. One of the things you want to focus on here for a more quad focused Bulgarian lunge is a smaller stance. So to do this, you do that TikTok hack where you sit on the bench, one leg out and then stand, and you're in the perfect position. It works
works for me very well. I do know some people where it just doesn't work as well, in which case just do the normal setup where you start down holding the dumbbells and stand up to find your positioning. In addition, you want to make sure that front knee is not caving in when you're doing your Bulgarian lunge. You want to make sure your glute is still activated and keeping it stacked right over your ankle. For sets and reps here, we did 4 sets of 10. We did focus on trying to go a little bit slower, but nothing specifically programmed tempo-wise. All in all, really love Bulgarian lunges and highly recommend that you add them into your leg day routine. Next up on the plate, we're going to be doing our Smith machine hip thrust. In all honesty, I don't love the Smith machine setup. I do prefer an actual glute hip thrust machine. However, my gym doesn't have one. So here we decided to put on our shoes because I just wasn't feeling enough contraction, enough grounding through my feet with my socks, surprisingly. But sometimes with Smith machine, the reason why it's like so hit or miss is just depending on my setup. I can really feel it on my glutes or I just feel all hamstring. So today we really wanted to feel it on my glutes. So I did play around with just doing 45 for a little bit, just until I was able to really feel it on my glutes, and then we loaded it up to 25. And LOL, look at my face, that felt heavy. So we did 2 more sets here at the 25, so in total we did 5 sets, 3 at 45 with a small pause, and then 2 more at the 25 added, and it was a little bit heavier, and was definitely feeling it in my glutes for this one. Finishing off the workout with sumo squat pulses. This is my all-time favorite exercise to end off with. I like to do the pulses because it's time under tension, and this is also an exercise I love filming because of that hamstring definition. It is taking me so long to see any type of definition in my legs. So doing this one to end off is always a really good burner for my hamstring and my glutes. Main things that we want to focus on is that feet are just slightly pointed out, nothing too aggressive, as well as that we're getting nice and deep into that range of motion, and that also we're squeezing in that glute ham tie-in because that's going to be exactly where you want to feel it, and just making sure that you're like clenching your butt cheeks as tight as you can, and trust me, you're going to feel the burn. So this was just 3 sets of 15 to 20, and I did it with a 50 to 55 pound dumbbell. So that is it for the gym portion. It was a little bit of a busier day at the gym today. I came at a busy time, my fault, 5:36, so that's like the rush hour time during gyms, but I did manage to get a good leg day in. It wasn't quad and glute like I had originally planned. It was more of like a full leg day, kind of like whatever was available, kind of working in whatever I could. But it was still a really good leg day, felt really good after. And outfit wise, you guys could see working out, the shorts, the long sleeve was like literally perfect. These are probably like top 3 favorite shorts. They are just so comfortable. They don't move at all when you're working out. They are stretchy, they're buttery, they're perfect. They're high-waisted and no camel toe, none of that stuff. So literally one of my favorite shorts. The oversized shirt, perfect. I originally had it fully cropped the entire, like when I started my squats. And then I was like, let's just tuck it in the back and leave it loose in the front. So that's kind of like what it was for the rest of the workout, which is typically how I wear them. And it's like a good oversized where it's not too baggy, where I feel like I'm just like swimming in it, and it's not too tight where I feel like it's not even an oversized shirt. So I got a size small in the shirt, extra small in the shorts, and now we're gonna go home and try on the rest of the colorways and a couple more items from the rest day collection, the seamless, as well as the rest of Legacy. I'm super excited for Legacy because it's one of the collections that I have been here for one of them, but these shorts OG have just come back, so I haven't been able to try them before. Let me say I've been wearing the leggings every single day, almost every single day, and I absolutely love them. So I'll get into more detail like that when I get home, but for now, that is it for the workout, and let's get home. Now that you've seen Legacy in action for a leg day, we're just going to do a little bit of a sit-down chitty chat. Big reminder, Legacy releases December 8th at 11 a.m. EST. Set your alarm clocks. Set your alarm clocks, get online right away, because I know this collection just flies literally off the website so quickly because it's such a big fan favorite. The logo, the fit, the feel, like everything about this collection is so amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you. Starting off with cottons, we're going to do the oversized tank first. So this one's a little bit more of like a casual rough cut, as you can see from the neckline, as well as the oversized big armholes. Now, because of this, I realistically probably should have gotten an extra small instead of a small, because it is quite long and oversized. So when I try it on, it goes just past like my upper mid thigh. So I would probably most likely sleep in this just because I got such a bigger size. But if I think it was an extra small, I'd be able to tuck it in a little bit. As of right now, there's just so much fabric. Another option for this top that you could do would be to crop it, because the logo is relatively high. So you could just crop it and make it like just like a loose crop top, or crop it and then just like tuck it in a little bit at the bottom. Next, we're gonna have the Legacy long sleeve. So this one is also in a size small. The neckline is slightly different. It does have some stitching there, whereas the other one was just like completely just like free cut. and then it is in that acid wash as well, and the logo is just very small in the front, and it's pretty oversized. One of the things I thought that Gymshark was missing for the female side was like a true oversized top. I know for Adapt they had come out with like a true oversized t-shirt, so now I'm really happy that for size small this one does fit me oversized. I have enough room to roll it up. There's not too much fabric, as well as it's not too tight in my upper body, because I do find that tends to be something that happens with some of the long sleeves for me, just because my lats, my armpits area, I don't like it super tight moving in through there. So this long sleeve is actually very, very comfortable, probably going to be a staple in my leg days. Moving on, next we have the t-shirts. We have it in the two colors, the black and the blue. I'll show you what the black looks like just because I haven't shown this color yet. But in the t-shirt, it has that acid wash again, that logo in the front, and that same neckline. So this one is not an oversized crop t-shirt, it's just like a regular one. So if you own any of like the fraction crops, it's going to fit very similar. I really like this one. I just love the Legacy logo. I don't know what it is. I'm sure you guys feel the same. Just like seeing it, you're like, oh, that's like OG Gymshark. It's just really fun to wear, and just one of those collections where you're like, I feel like I'm wearing Gymshark. I don't know, maybe I'm too weird, but I just really like this collection. Last up for the cottons for Legacy, we're gonna have their mock neck sweatshirt. So this one comes right to basically the top of any high-waisted pant. It does have a mock neck here. In the front is minimal branding. It just has a pocket, and by the front you can't even tell it's Gymshark. I was literally wearing it the other day at dinner, and because most fitness brands don't do a high neck, my friend was like, is that Gymshark? Like, I didn't know Gymshark came out with mock necks. And I was like, they do, and they absolutely killed it. It's one of those styles that looks really good. And then of course you have the classic logo on the back. Now in terms of colorways for this one, it does come in the black, the blue, and the beige. I would say the beige is my favorite. The contrast of the beige for the logo on the back is just, it stands out a little bit more, and I think is just like really nice. I really, really like it. So here it is in the beige. Isn't that nice? I just really like the dark beige, the light beige, so this one is definitely my favorite. Moving on to the seamless portion of Legacy, which I know is a long awaited. Everyone is so excited. We'll start off with a fan favorite, which is going to be the shorts. I wasn't around the first time Gymshark released the shorts. I wasn't on the team yet. Now that I am on the team, I understand the freaking hype. These shorts are absolutely amazing. I wear the black ones a lot, and you can tell because like they're just like, they look like they're worn more. I've been pretty much wearing them to do flips, to leg day, upper body day, chill around my house. Like, they are so comfortable. So the top of the seam line, or sorry, top of the shorts is just nice, and it sits nice and flush to your skin. So there's no like small little ribbing that pushes in or makes you feel like you're like constricted or compressed or anything like that. These shorts are literally like buttery soft. From the front, you can tell there's like a little bit of the detailing. On the side, they have that drawstring, so if you do pull it down a little bit, it becomes more of a scrunch short, but you can also just keep it at the regular length. From the back of the shorts, you're gonna have that Legacy logo plus the bum contour. So for the shorts, there actually is no scrunch bum, but have no fear because these shorts make your butt look bomb. Like, any color, bomb. So we have it in the blue as well as the deep pink, which is over here. I don't typically wear pink, but this pink color is so, so nice. And it actually does go with a little bit more of the pinks that released earlier this year. Like, I know I matched it up with the Power Pink, and it looked really, really nice. So if you're looking for a pink moment, these ones are really nice. Currently, right now, I'm wearing the Hoya green one, so I thought I'd just sit up a little bit and show you what they look like on. So this is what I mean by they sit nice and flush on the skin. It's not digging into me at all. It just rests. You can even fold it down if you want to. I typically leave them fully up. So that's what they look like in the green, and I'll show you what they look like in the black. You can just tell my black ones are a little bit more worn because they just like look that way because I've been wearing them a lot. So this is what the black ones look like. You can tell I keep them a little bit scrunched, but not too much, honestly. And there it is from the back. So for colors, I'll just show them all up at once. We have the pink, the blue, as well as the black, and then I'm wearing the green as well. Next up, we have the bandeau bra. So this one, as you guys know, that straight across line for me is not as flattering for my shoulders and my lats, so I tend to stay away from it. In addition to just doing flips in a bandeau bra just doesn't offer the same security for me, so I don't tend to wear it too often. Although I do know a lot of athletes and a lot of people just love this sports bra. This one has a little more detail in the front. There is that stitching. Here in the front, you can also take this out and then change the straps of the sports bra. So if you want it to be straight, you can have it that, or you can have it crisscross in the back. I do like the option of changing the straps because I did find with the crisscross, I liked it a little bit better. It just pinches in a little bit more through here rather than going straight through my trap. So that's the bandeau sports bra. Last for the seamless collection is the leggings. If you are in the need, and I think everyone's in the need honestly, of a plain black pair of leggings that are just comfortable for everyday wear, for working out, for just lounging around, the Legacy leggings are gonna be it. Like, I absolutely love these ones. They fit just as comfortable as the shorts. The fabric, like I said, is just so buttery smooth. Like, it's just so comfortable. That waistband's comfortable, and of course you have the bum contour, and on these ones you actually do have a bum scrunch. Now I know some people get nervous with the scrunch bum, thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna feel like I have fabric up my booty. You don't feel it at all. It just does its work and makes your bum look amazing. These ones do fit full length for me. I don't have to roll them up too much at the bottom. I know a lot of people ask that because I'm a little bit shorter because I'm 5 foot. I'm a size extra small in all of the bottoms and a size small in the tops. For the bottoms, the extra small fits me perfectly. Like I said, I don't have to scrunch it up too much. So if you are someone around my size, I'm 5 foot and 113 pounds. I average between 113 and 118. And within that range, I'm still an extra small, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of reference. So I have the leggings in the black as well as the blue. I do love the blue, but in terms of wear, I definitely would save the blue for more of like a gym time moment rather than the black ones I've been wearing like literally everywhere. I love the black ones. So that is it for the Legacy Seamless collection as well as their cottons. If you guys are literally been waiting, itching for the Legacy collection, set your alarm December 8th, 11 a.m. EST, because this stuff goes flying, like I said earlier. And honestly, there's just so many staples in here. Like if you're someone who's just looking for a great pair of black shorts, black leggings, you're gonna love Legacy, I promise you that. In addition to, if you're looking for just something fun with a pop of color that still has that comfort level, then you're gonna want to check out the deep pink as well as the Hoya green as well as the Lakeside blue. I honestly love this collection, the colorways. I got everything in blue, really like it. However, if I were to do more shopping, I would definitely get a little bit more pink because I just like the way the pink looks with my dark black hair. Starting off with Paws, this one's actually already available on the website. It comes in 2 colors. I only got the black, but it also comes in like a nice like creamy color, like a creamy beige color. That's really nice. Detailing wise on this one, it has the kind of like snap buttons in the front, a collar that you can turn down. In the front, similar to Legacy, it's minimal branding. You can't even tell it's Gymshark from the front until the very back, and it's just a small little Gymshark logo, which for most people it'll be covered by their hair. So if you are looking for something minimal branding, this is great. It is super warm, really cozy. If you guys are in Toronto or anywhere that's like a little bit cold right now, this is a perfect just like slip on over jacket when you go outside, because it's warm enough that you don't need like a whole jacket on top of it. It just keeps you relatively warm already. And then in terms of styling, we have that kangaroo pocket in the front as well as regular pockets too. And then as you can see, the drawstring at the bottom to make it a little bit tighter. This is honestly my favorite. If you guys are looking for something just to kind of like throw over you in the winter fall time, this is it. I love how cozy it is, and just it goes with everything, and with like a little scrunch at the bottom too. It turns it a little more cropped and really emphasizes that booty, especially if you're wearing leggings. That booty just pops. I love this and highly recommend it. Probably one of my favorite items to date. Moving on to the Rest Day Seamless. So this is very similar to the Paws Seamless that released earlier this year. One of my favorite collections, very comfortable, and definitely Rest Day Seamless is exactly that. This is a collection that I would not work out in, just based on the leggings and the top and how they feel. I just wouldn't really want to sweat in them and move around too much. I kind of like them as like a lifestyle everyday wear. So here is the blue versus the black are the 2 colors that I got. What I do like about it is, again, that minimal branding, similar to the Paws. There's just a small logo on the back. It actually does like a little bit of a high rise in the back, which I do really like. It's very flattering. And they have that different texture throughout as well. Here in the sports bar, you can tell there's just different textures throughout. Really nice complementary seams, as well as there's the leggings. So these leggings in the blue and the black, if you're wearing light colored underwear like beige or skin color, you're safe. I would not wear black underwear underneath the black. Maybe that's like common sense, but I did that one day and I did find it was borderline see-through, but I was like aggressively, I will say this, I was aggressively close to my mirror and aggressively bending over, like literally like bent over trying to see if it was see-through. I found it was borderline see-through, so I would definitely stick to more skin color tan light underwear for both the black and the blue. In terms of detailing, this one's very similar to the Paws legging because it has that like little scoop bottom, which those same leggings did as well. The waistband of these leggings are just slightly thicker of the Paws, however it's still very comfortable, fits very soft and like just seamlessly against your skin. If you guys like the comfort level of the Rest Day sweats, you will like the comfort level of their seamless. It's still that same kind of like overall design where it's like it's meant to be loungy and comfortable, and it is nice and soft against your skin, so it's not like you're feeling it or it's tight or compressive or anything like that. It is a very much a lifestyle kind of lounging around. Like I would lounge around my house in this currently. That's what I'm currently doing, and that's why I really like this collection. These leggings I've definitely worn out, and they are a little bit thicker too, so for being in Canada, they do keep me a little bit warmer than say the Paws leggings. Last but not least, for this try on haul before we try everything on, we have the mock neck long sleeve. This one I was super excited for because I just pictured myself going to like dinners and accessorizing it, because even though it's Gymshark, it literally does not look like Gymshark. There's a very small logo at the bottom. It has a small slit here on the sides, which gives a little more style, as well as there's like different stitching in the front and the chest area versus like down below where it like just goes into like a regular ribbing. I will say, unfortunately, this shirt does not fit me. My lats betray me once again. The stitching that goes from the arm to the body just sits a little bit high on me, so when I'm wearing it, my lats just don't, it doesn't naturally fit like where my arms move. So for me, it just doesn't work well with my body type, but I really do like the idea of it and I do wish it fits. So that is it for the rest day / pause. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm a small in all the tops as well as an extra small in the bottoms, and now we're gonna go try some stuff on. So that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please comment below. Hopefully you enjoyed getting to see the clothes in action working out to kind of see if anything moves, how it looks, as well as the talk through and the try on haul. In terms of release dates, the pause rest day is already up on the website. Legacy, December 8th, 11 a.m. EST. I know I've said that a million times in this video, but I just really want to remind you guys because I know Legacy is such a popular item and things that people really like. And like I said, it goes relatively fast and I would hate for you guys to miss out on it. I do want to take a second and just say a huge thank you to everyone who's used my support link or my discount code when it was live. It means so much to me, and just knowing that you guys were able to shop and find things that you genuinely liked made me really excited and happy. Just again, a huge thank you for you guys supporting me. It means so much that you guys support me, watch my YouTube videos, like and comment on my Instagram, use my links, etc. So just a huge thank you. And before I babble on too much, that is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.